After this video, you'll never see hard work the same way again. Because the world has sold you a lie that working harder automatically makes you stronger. It doesn't. Sometimes it just makes you tired. This is the story of Liam, a man who did everything right. He hustled, sacrificed, and built his life around the grind. Until one day, he realized he wasn't progressing, he was deteriorating. And what he discovered next will change how you measure success forever. Liam wakes up at 5 a.m. every morning. Workout, emails, calls, more work. He wears exhaustion like armor. People call him relentless, and he takes pride in it. But lately that pride feels hollow. He's busy, yet broke. Productive, yet empty. At night, when the noise fades, he feels it, that quiet truth he keeps ignoring. If the grind worked, I'd be rich by now. The next morning, on his commute, he sees something strange. A man sitting calmly in a cafe, reading, smiling, unhurried. Liam feels envy and confusion at once. How can someone so still look so powerful? He doesn't know it yet, but that man will soon become his mirror. A week later, Liam sees the man again. Same cafe, same chair, same calm. He finally approaches. The man introduces himself simply. "I build systems." Liam laughs. "I work 12 hours a day." The man smiles. "I work 3. Liam frowns. "3? That's impossible." The man replies, "Grinding is when you repeat the same effort expecting a new result. Growth is when the same effort creates more results each time." Liam stares. "And how do you make that happen?" The man points to his head. "You stop working harder and start building smarter." The words haunt him all day. He can't stop thinking, what if I've been building the wrong empire? Days turn into weeks. Liam keeps grinding, but now he's aware of the pattern. Every email, every call, every deadline feels like motion without meaning. He realizes the truth. He's running on a treadmill, not a path. His body's moving, but his position never changes. That night, he breaks. He slams his laptop shut and says out loud, "I'm done confusing exhaustion with progress." He opens his notebook and writes 2 columns, grind versus growth. Under grind, repetition, burnout, busy. Under growth, learning, leverage, peace. And beneath both, he writes a single question. Which one builds empires? Liam decides to test the stranger's philosophy. He stops chasing hours and starts measuring results. He automates what he can, delegates what he shouldn't, and eliminates what adds nothing. The first week feels like chaos. He works less and panics more. But slowly something shifts. He begins to see space where there used to be noise. Ideas start forming, energy starts returning. And in that silence, he realizes something the grind had buried. He never needed more time, he needed more clarity. Liam becomes ruthless. He deletes half the meetings from his calendar. He cuts out people who drain his focus. He replaces hustle playlists with silence. The world calls it laziness, but he calls it optimization. He's learning a truth few ever accept. The grind feeds the ego. Growth feeds the legacy. And now, the man who once chased everything is finally starting to attract it. That's when the calm man returns. and what he tells Liam next will change his definition of power forever. They meet again in the same cafe. This time, Liam sits across from him, calm, focused, different. The man smiles. "You've learned how to grow. Now, you must learn how to multiply." He explains the law. Growth adds, systems multiply. Anything that depends on your energy will always have limits. Anything that depends on structure becomes infinite. Liam feels the words sink in like stone. He realizes the next stage of growth isn't doing more. It's creating machines that do it for him. He nods slowly. "I think I finally understand." The man stands, places a card on the table, and says, "Then build your empire. You won't see me again." Months pass. Liam's old life is unrecognizable. His business runs without chaos. His time is guarded. His results compound. The man who once bragged about exhaustion now worships efficiency. He's become what he used to envy, the calm man. But there's no magic, no luck, no secret network. Just a system of habits so sharp they cut through distraction like glass. And every time someone asks, "How did you do it?" he smiles and says, "I stopped grinding. I started growing." The world glorifies struggle because it distracts you from progress. Anyone can grind. Few can grow. Grinding is repetition without evolution. Growth is repetition with awareness. The difference is invisible until it changes everything. So the next time you feel proud of your exhaustion, remember this. The goal isn't to move faster, it's to move forward. Because motion impresses people, but direction builds empires.